Good morning, nerds! I was actually just doing, it's this exercise for stretching our hands. Basically it goes through, and then welcome to the career and the life of a professional musician where the way that we get better at our craft is just pounding on the keys. But this is not what we're doing today. No, what we're doing today is something way cooler than piano warm-ups. That, I'm an organist anyways. I don't know why I'm doing piano warm-ups. Actually, I know why. Some of the best organists in the world are ones who always kept up their piano. So today we are going to be looking at Johann Sebastian Bach. And I've played one of the sonatas already. But today I'm going to be looking at, I think, Sonata 4, Sonata Quattro, Sonata Quatre, Sonata, oh shit, that's the wrong one, Sonata 6. 6? Damn it. Where is it? Sonata 2 in C minor. Let's just do an ordinary piano. Wow, that is excessively bright. Okay, dude, the sonatas are so much fun. And the story behind their creation is even funnier. There's 6 of these organ sonatas, right? Bach wrote all 6. But the story of these sonatas is particularly unique in that we all know about J.S. Bach, right? And most of us know him for, but Bach's son, Friedemann Bach, just as much of a virtuoso, if not even more of a virtuoso than J.S. Bach was. And so J.S. Bach was like, okay, hot stuff, play this shit. And so he wrote these 6 sonatas basically to round out Friedemann's organ education or his technical abilities. And so consequently, these are among the trickiest pieces of music that Bach ever wrote. And so each one of them poses some unique literal technical difficulty. Once these scores were found and transcribed and printed and published, it just became a commonplace academic set of works that every organist should learn. And so now I am currently embarking on the project of learning all 6 of these. So today, I kind of quit doing that. We are going to look at the 3rd movement of Sonata 2. Yeah, no, okay, so I started this one some time ago, and then I kind of forgot about it. So I'm basically going to be picking this up a second time. If there was ever music in the Baroque era that was an absolute banger, this is an example of it. Let's just get right into it. Just change tempos. Shit. Left hand comes in right there. sonata. Second is don't play it so damn fast. So, because all it is just Bach repeating a theme in multiple voices at different times, because then it comes in the left hand. Theoretically, it should make it simpler. So the most important thing I think we can do right now is just start with playing the individual lines and just trying to figure it out in the hands from there. We'll start with the right hand, because that's the easiest one to start with. Also, okay, it's so hard to appreciate this sonata without the pedal at the opening. I need to appreciate this for a moment. Just this big, it just starts like. Fuck. There. Okay. Spicy. Notes, and then this just lasts forever. That's exactly what's written too. Ooh, oh my gosh, I forgot this part existed in here. Story time. So this next part that voice crack, excuse me. This next part that comes up is this really iconic. Moment has a very peculiar story with it. What was his name? I think his name was Russell Saunders. He was like an organ teacher at Eastman or something. But anyways, this guy at Eastman or whatever, he was doing a master class. And this girl, she's a college student, but she plays this sonata. And this guy that's teaching is very rough and gruff. She plays this, and so she was asking, it's like, how do you set the tempo on this? It's really hard. And so this guy looks at her, and in his rough and gruff voice, like, you just yell, that son of a bitch, verbatim. And everyone there is shocked, right? They're just like, what? And so he flips the pages forward to this spot, and he says, now play it. And so she does, but then he starts talking over her, and he goes that son of a bitch, that son of a bitch, that son of a bitch. You could carry it through this whole section, but the point was that if you were playing it at the same speed it took you to say that, then you were at the right tempo. And so there he is. We're going back to the beginning of this piece. And he's having her just say, it's like, that son of a bitch. Bum, bum, bum. And then there you go. But now you have your tempo set. And so that way when you get here, that's the trick that I use to get this tempo set. So, for you kids out there, if your parent gets upset at you for just shouting that son of a bitch while you're playing, then just tell them that it is regarded as an academic way of approaching the tempo of a work of music by J.S. Bach. Let's just go on. So, starting at the son of a bitch section. getting the hands together on this. The hard part is putting it together somehow. That's when Bach is like, got him. So what I'm gonna try to do on this actually is we're gonna do a practice called rhythms. And basically, instead of doing that, I'm gonna play it like. Basically, the long and short of it is it gives your brain time to think about what's coming next while still playing the other notes up to tempo. Something like that. It's weird, but it's cool. It's very effective. Money back guarantee. I guarantee you, if you try this, it will work. And if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to refund you with, but I'll give you something. Okay, so let's just try it. So. Okay, one more time. Okay, well there's the first page. Okay, let's try that again. And now this time what we'll do is we'll do it the other way around. So instead of, we'll do it backwards. Okay, let's just try this again. And now we're gonna do it the other way around. So instead of, oh, okay, so, don't explain, just play it. Clucker. But now we should be able to like kind of sort of quasi somewhat put it together and make it sound kind of good. Results, promise, just like I had earlier. That made no sense at all. Whatever, you know what I mean. Well, okay, except for a few blubbers. The hardest thing about this is that if you literally don't put your fingers on the right keys at the right time, like it's so easy to run out of fingers, and so then it's like I have no other fingers left to move because and that's really what makes this a real doozy, honestly, is For being only a few pages and just one line of music on each hand, it can be pretty doozy. So now just for fun, we're gonna move ahead to this really fun section. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. Okay, this will be a lot of fun. This whole thing is gonna be a real mindfuck when we get there. It'll be fun. So, okay. So let's just start at a moderate tempo, and we'll just go from there. Okay, wow, that was fun. So what's the left hand? I should actually really just do that. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's just... Okay. The gears are finally turning. I got this! Okay. Notes! I can read them. I know I can. Delightful section. It's kind of like when you get really mad at your friend and you call them a bitch, and then it's like you turn around and it's like, oh, it's all fine, everything's okay. So okay. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. Okay, oh my gosh, so we've got a lot of really good work done, not gonna lie. So just for fun, I kind of just want to play through, let's just see if I can actually get through this without bungling any part of it. But first we gotta set our tempo. satisfying when you just hit those just right, that, or especially the, it's like, honestly, why watch like ASMR like crushing something or like soap cutting when you can just listen to the precision of this trio sonata? It's so satisfying. It's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad that if you've made it this far, I'm so appreciative of the fact that you just want to watch me practice instead of just looking up a really good recording of this on YouTube, because there's just plenty of them that exist. You can just go find someone who can perform it. Maybe I think I'm just really funny. I think it's hilarious to just watch people practice, because I mean, then you see the monster within a performing artist come out as they try to tackle these things that really just make them seethe with anger that you don't see on the stage, because they show up and they're all like, oh, hello, I'm so glad to perform for you, when in reality, the entire like process before that was just nothing but fun. So I guess we'll just continue this next time, or find another piece or something. I got so much A to do, so much music to learn. But it's fun. It's always fun. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to live in the arts. It really is, honestly. Wholesome content to close out the video. We have to do the musician's way of waving goodbye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.